Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Vagisha Mishra and today I am going to be reviewing one of my favorite national pageants, Miss Universe Philippines Swimsuit Preliminary Competition. So without further ado, let's get started. I'll be sharing few of the candidates whom I loved watching in the swimsuit round. So let's begin. The Miss Universe Philippines had a great set of jury panel with Ariala Arida, Mary Jean Lastimosa, Venus Raj and many other former Miss Universe Philippines who were there to judge the candidates in their all glory. Now considering the fact that these women already have proven their mettle at the Miss Universe pageant, it's very much likely that they will pick up somebody who is actually deserving to represent the Philippines at the Miss Universe stage. Starting with Acklin, I was in love with this walk. I mean, the moment she entered on the stage, her smile, her stage presence was beautiful, and I enjoyed watching her walk on the stage. Now, swimsuit walk is all about having fun on the stage, and Christelle made it sure that she was having fun on the stage and was creating a presence which was not easily forgettable. Now, the next candidate I want to talk about is Baguio City, who I believe did quite a decent job in the swimsuit round. I loved her smile, her overall expressions, and I definitely see her placing in the top 15 of the competition. Although she tripped a little bit during the swimsuit walk, but I believe that's completely fine, and we have seen Miss Belgium winning her national pageant even after having such a terrible fall at the stage. The next candidate I want to talk about is Biliran. Now, I observed her during the swimsuit competition of the Miss Universe Philippines pageant few months back, and before that I actually wanted her to do well in the pageant, and I kind of believe that she's a black Barbie who can do magic if she is given the right opportunity. But after seeing her swimsuit walk during the preliminary competition, I feel that she has not shown enough improvements enough to get ahead in the competition. So I was a little bit disappointed because she was kind of my one of the sentimental favorites before the pageant began. And now let's talk about one of my another sentimental favorites for the crown, Bohol, Pauline Amlings. I watched her preliminary interview and I was actually very excited to see what she has to bring in during the preliminary competition. Although she gave a very decent performance in the swimsuit round, but I wasn't quite happy with her performance because I actually expected more from her. So I could not find that it factor which is necessary for any candidate to proceed ahead in the competition. Having said that, I feel that she gave a very strong competition, but certainly, I expected more from her. The another candidate who caught my attention during the swimsuit competition in the preliminary was Sigrid Flores. Sigrid actually caught my attention when she was competing in the Bini Bini Pilipinas pageant few years back, and I was very happy to show her twirls and turns during the swimsuit round, the way she posed on the head ramp and the way she smiled during the walk. Whenever she was taking the stage, she ensured that she's actually doing something which is quite worthy of grabbing attention. So all in all, I actually enjoyed watching her performance during the swimsuit round. And now let's talk about the star of the event, Miss Cavity, Billy Hackinson. Wow, I mean, just look at that attitude, the way she gazes at the audience, the way she walks on the stage like she owns it. So, I personally could observe another Zuzi Bini Tunzi on the Miss Universe Philippines stage. The way she stared at the camera, the way she was posing, everything was on point. That cool, that attitude, that was something which was actually worth dying for. I personally feel that she can go quite ahead in the competition and is one of the very strong candidate. And now let's talk about April Smith, Miss Cebu Province. I personally feel that her walk lacked the energy which is required to shine at the swimsuit competition. However, her poses which she gave during the head ramp, the final expressions she was giving while posing in front of the camera, that was something which was quite exciting and tempting. But when we talk about the walk, I actually felt that her hand was moving in quite an awkward position. So that was something which bothered me. And now let's talk about Davao City, Eliza Malinao. Now, if you have followed my previous hot picks, you know that she was my winner in my last predictions, which I posted few months back. Watching her walk during the swimsuit competition was really exciting, and she gave a very good walk during the swimsuit round. I believe that she was one of the top 5 candidates among the preliminary competition who performed very well in the swimsuit round. That twirls and turns, that confident smile, the gaze, everything was quite balanced, and she gave a very decent performance. And now let's talk about the woman who set fire on the stage when she took over the runway. Wow! Iloilo City Rabia Mateo was a star tonight. I mean, the way she walked, nobody on the earth can actually say that she's not any national pageant winner, but she's a contestant. The way she walked was actually very impressive, and I found that she was very confident during the entire swimsuit competition. No wonder why she was titled as the best in swimsuit award during the competition. The way she looked at the stage, the way she made an eye contact, the way she twirled and turned, everything was balanced and very good. And now let's talk about Paranakyu, Isabella Yasmin. I actually had my eyes over her before the competition began, the preliminary competition. So I was actually following her journey since a very long time, and she actually quite gave a decent performance, but still I was not very much convinced. Maybe because she could not pose very fiercely when she reached the headram, or maybe I expected more from her because I was actually looking forward to her performance. So I wasn't very much convinced with her performance, but overall she was quite good enough, and I think she can get a placement in the competition. Talking about Quezon City, Michelle Gamabao. Now, Michelle has been participating in pageants since a very long time, and she has tried her luck at the Bini Bini Pilipinas and has represented Philippines internationally as well. Now, she's somebody who's very well spoken, but when I observed her swimsuit competition, I believe that she still has not worked well upon her body. And at the Miss Universe pageant, swimsuit round is a very crucial segment which we cannot skip. So basically, Michelle's body is a drawback. And the last one to have caught my attention during the swimsuit competition is none other than Sandra Lebanon from Tagwig. Now, I have observed Sandra Lebanon during the Bini Bini Pilipinas competition, and I feel that this time she is quite refined. She looks more confident, she looks more playful, and she looks like she's bringing her own personality out there on the stage. So that is something which is quite positive about her, and I definitely see her placing in the competition. So basically, if you were to ask my favorite swimsuit performances out of the preliminary competition, in no particular order, that will be Acklin, Catanduas, Cavite, Davao City, Iloilo City, Quezon City and Tagwig. So these were few of the performances which I appreciated during the swimsuit preliminary competition. Look forward to my other videos at the channel to know my favorites from the evening gown round, and wait until tomorrow to see who will make it to my final hot picks. Until next time, thank you for watching and have a great day.